Hi, this is Andy Mattingly. I'm here with this week's Save It Up moment where we're going to talk about, are you ready to be a homeowner? And there's basically 4 questions that you can ask yourself, and depending upon those answers to know if you're ready to be a homeowner. Starts with, do you have a good credit score? You're going to need a good credit score to get the best rate and to be eligible for a lot of programs that'll make it easier for you to be a homeowner. So if you can get your credit score over 700, probably everything's going to be open up to you. If it's under 700, there's maybe certain programs you're going to have to do to be able to be and afford a home ownership. If you're under 600, it gets really difficult. The next thing is, are you ready to be responsible for home repairs? If you've been living in an apartment or renting somewhere, you're probably not used to having to do any type of home repairs, fixing the dishwasher, the water heater, anything like that. Once you are the homeowner, you're responsible for those things. Not only paying for them, but you also have to schedule them and make decisions on that. The next question is, how much do you have saved for a down payment? Even though you can buy a home with a little or sometimes even no down payment, the more you have saved, the better rates and the better terms and the better programs you're going to be able to get into. And maybe even the bigger house that you can buy. So you need to make sure that you've got a down payment saved. And then the last thing, and this is probably the most important thing, when you're looking at buying a home, have you budgeted for all the cost of owning a home? You know, it's more than just your mortgage payment and maybe your escrow for taxes, but you also have insurance costs and you have maintenance costs because there's regular things that you have to do with your home. There may be association dues. So there's a lot of things that go into that. So make sure when you're putting your budget together to see if you can afford to live on your own that you put that in there. That's been this week's Save It Up topic about, are you ready to be a homeowner? If you want any more information on this topic or any other topic, make sure you visit the Save It Up page at forumcu.com.